Hi everybody, this screencast is for anyone that might have missed the in-service on creating the Kahoot game. You can refer back to this anytime. If you had any questions, you can just look at this video and it can help you along in creating your Kahoot account. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to getkahoot.com. You're just going to type that in your browser. I'm already there. And you're going to get my free account. You're going to click on that right here. You're going to put in what is your role. You're a teacher, so you're going to add that in. School or university. Pick a Waxen Middle School. Your account details, I used my username for the school and my email as well for the county. And then you just confirm it. And then you create a password. I've actually already created one, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. And here is what your main board for Kahoot looks like. And you can do a lot of things, but we're going to start really basic with just creating a quiz. Now, basically, Kahoot is a trivia type game for your students where you can create a competitive quiz where they rack up points. And all of these points are documented in a spreadsheet for you guys to use in your classroom as formative data. So I'm just going to click on quiz because that's what I want to do. And you can make your quiz called anything. I'm a music teacher, so I'll just say vocal music quiz. I'll hit go. And you can enter in questions by hand. So I'll start with something really basic. For example, how many voice parts are typically in vocal music? And you can create an image. You can choose a file. For me, I guess I would just Google image, maybe vocal music. Click on images. That works. Copy. And, oh, I actually have to download this one. Save image as, we'll just say vocal 5, I'll keep it in my downloads. And then I'll just open it here. And it's probably somewhere around here on my computer. Oh, there we are. And that image will appear. You can change how much time your kids can have per each question, but 30 seconds is pretty standard. And points per question, you probably want to give the kids points because they like to compete. Answer number 1, let's say I'm just going to put this in order. Soprano. Oh, wait, let's see. What was my question again? How many voice parts are typically in vocal music? We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Save and continue. Oh, wait. Press correct for the one that's the correct answer, and then hit save and continue. Before you finish, tell us a bit more about your quiz. You can have your quiz public or private so other people can search it online, or you can just keep it private for your own kids to use. I'm just going to keep mine private since I haven't really done anything to it yet. And primary audience is going to be school. Difficulty level, we'll say beginner. And description, you can write anything there. So I could just write vocal music quiz first semester, or whatever you want to write. And then you can add some tags in if you want other people to search your stuff, but since I'm keeping mine private, I'm not going to add any tags. So I'm going to hit save and continue. And then optional, give your quiz a cover image. I'm not going to do that today, but you can if you want, same way you choose a file. And then you can embed your quiz into some sort of YouTube or background or something like that. But I'm just going to keep it really simple and click done. Now, once you have finished your quiz, you can click on play over here. And students will be able to log in from their various computers. Typically, you guys will do this in the library, so you'll bring your kids down to the library and each kid will get a computer. And they will log into kahoot.it, playkahoot.it. Usually we'll just keep this up on the desktop so when they get in there, they'll already be ready to do it. And then you hit launch. And your students will come up with a creative name that they can use. And then they will log in using the game pin, which is right up here. And it's really simple. It's all on the page for them. Since we don't have any kids playing this particular game right now, nobody can log in, and I can't actually technically start the game for you guys to see it, but it runs just like a standard trivia game. Now, the cool thing is that when the kids, after each question, when the kids answer the question, it ranks them in order of who got the question correctly and how quickly they got it correct. So it's really competitive, and the kids like to see their names up on the screen. Finally, at the end of the game, after all the questions have been answered, Kahoot provides a spreadsheet in Excel spreadsheet that you can actually download to your computer with all the results, with all the students' names, with how fast they answered the question, how many they got right, how many they got wrong, which questions were the easiest, which questions were the hardest, and that can be used as your formative assessment data for your classroom and for your evaluations. Now, the kids don't even realize that they're being assessed, which is the great part. They just think they're playing a game, they're in competition. So it's a really fun, quick, and easy way to get the kids in competitive mode and get them answering questions and assess how your lesson went and how effective it was. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you guys is just a few features of Kahoot. So let's say you don't really feel like making your own Kahoot. Maybe your lesson is something really basic, really standard. So I'm going to go back to the main page over here, and I'm going to click on Public Kahoots. And as you can see, there's tons of them, and you can search any type of subject or tag or title. For instance, I'm going to go with something simple like a solar system. Let's see what we got going on with that. And all of these different things pop up. You can review them, you can click on them. They're made by other people. Life cycle of stars, I don't know if that applies to anybody. And you can go through it, you can see how many questions they are, you can see exactly what the questions are. And you can choose whether or not you want to use this for your classroom. So maybe you don't necessarily need to make your own Kahoot. Maybe somebody has already made one that's completely relevant to your lesson for the day or for the week. So that's another really cool, convenient aspect of Kahoot. Finally, if you want to go back into your Kahoots, you just click on that. You can edit it at any point in time. You can go to play selected, delete selected. You can go back up to your name, go to my profile, look for all your stuff. It's really, really simple and really easy. To conclude, if you guys have any questions, you can send me an email at mclybourne@ccboe.com, or just stop by my classroom anytime, and I'd be more than happy to go through some of this with you guys and help you out if you have any issues with it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.